Hey guys, Nocturne here. Time for another quick little channel update video. I'm going to try and keep the channel update stuff kind of brief because there might be a little bit of story time coming in afterwards. Did want to quickly welcome you guys to my test world, I should say. Just where I kind of do bug testing, making sure mods are going to work together nicely when it comes to adding new stuff to the server, and somewhere I can sit around and play with my quantum armor, which is just so much fun. You might notice some things in the background that are kind of, I'd say spoilers, really, of things to come up in the future, but we're not going to get too close to those. Just to let you guys know that I do have stuff coming, stuff planned, stuff in the works. Anyway, to go ahead and get started, Borderlands 2 finished up a few weeks ago, and I really hope everybody enjoyed that. I know it wasn't as terribly popular as some of my other LPs have been in the past, but for those who watched it, I think you guys enjoyed it. At the end, in the last episode, I did mention that we were going to end up live streaming the DLC packs. I still fully intend to do that. We've just had a bit of a snag with Avi's computer and some technical computer problems, although just today I did get an update from him and he's got some parts on order. And he should hopefully have them so that we were ready to go next weekend being the 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm hoping anyway. Something else I also wanted to show you guys real quick. I've been playing around with Mistcraft, so that's definitely coming along too. Have you ever seen a rainbow in Mistcraft? They're quite sweet. And huge, by the way. So, some of the worlds I've been experimenting with to figure out how to write clean ages. Anyway, the Borderlands 2 livestream should hopefully be going next weekend. Today is actually June 1st, so we shall see. That's my plan, but as you guys know, plans change a lot with me. I also know that recently I haven't been uploading quite as often as I want to. I really did want to shoot for having a new episode every day, Monday through Friday, but that hasn't quite worked out. Things come up with work, I end up being too tired to record, other things like that, and I do apologize. I really did want to shoot for that. So as far as schedules go, my new goal is to do kind of like I was doing when Borderlands was still airing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are going to be Minecraft episodes, and I'm actually doing the YouTube scheduled uploads now for that. So Monday, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays at 4 p.m. And then any secondary LPs, like say Final Fantasy 13, which I'll get to here in a second to talk about, would be Tuesday, Thursday at 6 p.m. also. So just so you guys know when to actually be looking for episodes from me, that way you don't have to go and wonder about, well, did Nocturne upload an episode today? You can go and see and check right at the proper times. Also, as far as knowing when an episode is coming out from me, a number of ways you guys can figure that out. I mean, obviously there's subscribing to me, which I imagine if you're watching this video, you've already done that, so that's one option. The other option, you can follow me on Twitter, just at Nocturne in Black. Every time I upload a video, I have YouTube linked to that account to send out a tweet letting everyone know that it's gone live. There's also something new that I came across recently called MoTube, or MobTube, something like that. Basically, it will send you a text message every time a new upload comes out from me. I've got a link to it in the video description down below, and it'll start appearing in the video description of all my videos. And also you can use YouTube's email feature, so that way whenever someone you're subscribed to, you get an email about it. So just a few ways for you guys to be able to keep up with me and know when I've got something coming out. Because I know sometimes YouTube's subscription page, and especially their front page, has gotten a whole lot messier in the last year or so. So it ends up being really hard to keep up with people. So you guys have those options. Now, as far as Final Fantasy 13 goes, I know in the last channel update video I mentioned that I was going to hopefully be getting to that towards the end of April, and here we are at the beginning of June, and there's still nothing. And for that, I apologize. I really did think that I was going to be able to get to it, but as you guys have seen, due to time constraints and whatnot... Is that a crow? I've never heard the crow before. It's cool. Yeah, due to time constraints, I just haven't really had the time to get to even any secondary LPs. So I'm still not giving up on that. That's still a game I definitely want to finish. Now, as far as Final Fantasy 13-2, I know I said I wanted to LP the first one before I LP'd the second one. And the way things are going with how long... Yeah, there it is. Little raven. With the way things are going with the first Final Fantasy LP, I really don't think I'm going to be able to actually LP the second one. It's just... It's a lot of time. It's a really long game. And I imagine 13.2 is going to be equally long. So what I think I'm going to do instead, and this segues nicely into my next piece, is I'm going to start live streaming games that I want to play but don't think I've got quite the time for LPing. By which I mean taking the time to sit down, record, and then also take the time to sit down, edit, render, and upload, and add to playlists and all that other kind of stuff. There's just not time to do all that and keep some of these other series and games going that I want. Okay, so like I said, segueing into live streaming, that's something I want to kind of start doing more often. As I mentioned earlier, I just don't seem to have the time to do LPs and sit down and do stuff. Is that cobblestone? Cool. With a tree in the middle. That's cool. I do want to start maybe live streaming instead, because sitting down and LPing, like I said, takes time for editing, rendering, and uploading, and to be honest, recently it feels a little like if I take the time to LP something, I lose out on time for other things. So I think if I do want to sit down and start gaming, I might just go ahead and start live streaming the stuff instead. So you should head over and check out my Twitch TV page, and you can follow me there to keep up to date with when I actually go live. I probably won't be doing too many video notifications when it comes to me live streaming, so either follow me on Twitter or Twitch so you can get notification when that happens. I might initially start doing some YouTube notifications to say, hey, I'm going live, I'm about to start playing this now. And I think I've gotten completely lost. Oh well. So that, I think, is going to be going on soon. I finally cleaned up some stuff going on with my operating system to where I can actually start trying to live stream again. I have to reconfigure everything. Had to uninstall the old one, but that's okay. I will figure things out and probably do a couple test streams beforehand. Let's see, what else? The Minecraft LP, of course. Certainly hope you guys are enjoying it. I've noticed recently, though, that view counts have been dropping, and I don't know, maybe that's just because the end of the school year has come up and people are all outside the house doing things, so there's not much time for YouTube, or maybe I'm just not doing as good a job anymore, and I don't know, I wanted to ask you guys about that, get your input. But don't really know what else to say. I mean, I would love to know if you guys think that there's something I'm doing wrong with the videos or not, or if they're great and you love them, you just wish there were more of them, or whatnot. Also, I think I'm going to be trying to do something a little different in some of the upcoming episodes. I'll probably, just to give you guys a bit of a time frame, I'll be recording episode 26 after this update video. And 23 will be coming out the day after this one. So, not too far ahead of you guys, so not to worry there. I'm going to try and do a lot less, I don't know, planning ahead, because it feels like maybe the episodes have become a little too rigid. That things seem a little too planned out, so it's not quite as interesting for you guys. I don't know. Just thoughts that come to my mind. Because when I see the low view counts, I have absolutely no idea what to make of them, and it concerns me sometimes, because I really don't want to become really, at least mildly successful at YouTube. Not quite reach the levels of be able to do this for a living kind of thing, but you know, to be able to have a decent following and have people there who are like, yeah, this is awesome, I love watching these videos, thanks Nocturne, etc., etc. I mean, really, those of us who get into YouTube, we want to share our experiences, and it's great when we hear that people enjoy them. Okay, next up, something that might pique a number of your people's interest. I know some of you have been asking to do this, and I think it might be finally getting close to time to figuring out a way to bring you guys in. And I am, of course, talking about bringing some new people to the Let's Play server. The modded Let's Play server that we've all been playing on, that you've been watching the new Minecraft LP from. And I've spent some time thinking about it, and I definitely want to do some kind of contest. I'm thinking what I might end up doing is setting up a vanilla server, a new one, a brand new one, on the same computer that we've got all the other servers running on. Not to worry, there's plenty of RAM there, so you don't have to worry about lag. And I think what I'd like to do is maybe run the contest for about a month. And I know I've mentioned it in the past in other update videos, and I still hold true to that, but I would definitely like to see any people who do join the server try to uh, be really active with the server, and to do that I think it would help if we bring people who want to do LPs from the server, just because I think it adds more to the community, because you're more willing to chat with us on TeamSpeak and hang around and do stuff and just I don't know. I like the idea of building a nice community, and I think bringing in LPers is a good way to do that, in addition to all the cool people that we've already got on the server now. So, the contest, and I think this is just going to be like preliminary stuff. I'll release a video all of its own when I've got all the details hammered out, but I'll put up a vanilla server, and I'll run the contest for about a month to give everyone plenty of time. And I want you guys who are interested in entering, send me a message somehow. Again, after I upload the official contest video, of course. And request to be on the whitelist for that server. You guys will have about a month to do your own little short LP there. And me and the other guys from the server will watch your LPs. Go away, pig. You're not invited. We'll watch your LPs, and we will pick the best X number of people. I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 or more if there's more of you joining. And those guys will be the ones who get to join the server. So it will be open to anyone and everyone. So I guess technically anyone who has a microphone and fraps or some sort of recording equipment. And I do apologize if it feels like I'm cutting a few of you guys out, but I really do, like I said, want to give more opportunity for LPers out there, especially anyone who might already be subscribed to me who runs their own LP and would like to have maybe a little more exposure, or just wants to hang out with all the cool people that we got on our server, because I think that would be awesome too. Anyway, as far as that goes, I think that's all I'm going to say about the contest for now. Again, I'll get into more detail later, because there's other things to mention, and this video is already starting to get a little long, I have a feeling. As far as the original vanilla server goes, the one that I've been running for over a year now, where we had a whole bunch of people on from the original LP, the original vanilla Minecraft LP, I did end up clearing the whitelist when we moved to the new dedicated server that the mod server is now running on. And I did notice recently that there were a few of you guys from the old server that used to be on the whitelist that tried joining recently, and since I cleared the whitelist, you weren't getting in. So if any of you who used to be on the old server still want to be on the vanilla server, let me know, and I'll put you guys back on there. I know, like, Nishas is the one that jumps to mind first that I saw trying to join and get kicked by the whitelist block. So there's that, and let's see. And I think the last thing to mention before I finish out this update video, at least before I check and edit this video to see if I forgot to say anything, because I do that sometimes, is Liam. Liam took some time a while back and gave me some cool ideas for how to design our Thaumcraft house, or I guess my Thaumcraft house in the LP world. And it's taken me, well, forever to actually check this out, so I wanted to take some time and check it out now here on camera. I haven't actually looked at this world yet, so I don't know what we're getting ourselves into. If the video cuts out right here and jumps ahead to something else, well, it may have been something bad. I hope not. Alright, so let's see, what does Liam have for us? Redstone torches. Are those lamps off? Interesting. Wow. That's not bad. The roof is definitely interesting. Let's see. Let's turn daytime on so we can actually see what we're looking at. It is definitely bigger. He did mention that. He mentioned that it was going to be a lot bigger than it was before. Oh wow, that was the second floor. Cool. Wonder what he had here. Well, this is definitely nice looking. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I might apply some of these changes. I really like the way this spire looks on top, but it ends up making the place look really huge, though. That's my only thought. What is this? Sort of looks like a funky pair of glasses. Just some giant's glasses fell on the ground. Plunk. I don't know. Anyway, sorry it took me so long to get to this, Liam. I wanted to thank you for taking the time of actually making out a world for me and building it in-world and uploading and... Ooh, the heck? Now I'm really curious. What did you have here? What mods were you running that I'm not running that made the blocks disappear? There. Now it's like a real spire. Alright, well, I think that is enough time for today's update video. Like I said, I'm going to go edit this up, make sure I said everything I wanted to. If I did, then I bid you all farewell. If not, I will see you guys here in a few seconds and finish it out. But I have a feeling I got everything said I wanted to. So, this has been Nocturne. I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and leaving comments on all that cool stuff you guys do. Definitely appreciate it. And if you guys do really enjoy all the stuff I'm putting out, one thing I would like to ask is if you could just help spread the word. Like I said, I do want to get at least somewhat successful at this channel, YouTube thing. So what would be great is if you guys could just tell your friends and family and anyone, you know, Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. Whatever form of media you prefer to communicate with your friends and family with, just mention me to them. Say, hey, there's this cool guy on YouTube making videos, and I think you'd like it. It would help me out to get more people watching, and it would help out to just, I don't know, make me feel better about what I'm doing, which would just be great. Anyway, I guess, actually, I did just recall one thing, now that I'm thinking about it. One thing I did want to mention, you guys might have noticed that ads have been recently appearing on at least the Minecraft videos, and I did want to take a few minutes to explain that, my logic for why I'm doing that. Basically, the only reason ads are on there has to do with my assumption of the way YouTube works, and you guys can probably understand this. Basically, YouTube looks at numbers. How many subscribers, how many views, how many likes, how many favorites, etc., etc. And based on that, it takes those into account and decides how high in the search results your videos should appear when someone searches for something like, say, Minecraft or whatnot. And they also take into account the amount of ad revenue a video generates. And while I realize I don't have all that many views on my videos, I figure every little bit, every little thing I can do to help is worth it. Every little thing I can do to help try and let people know that my channel even exists out there is worth trying. And if you guys are at all upset by the fact that I've placed ads on the videos to try and help out with that, I wholeheartedly welcome you to run ad block whenever you watch one of my channel videos. I'm not doing it for the money, I'm just doing it to try and convince YouTube that my channel is worth putting a little further up in the search results. If I end up getting any sort of decent amount of money from it, then I definitely plan on donating all of it to one of the video game charities, like anything from the, the AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick, or Summer Games Done Quick, or even Child's Play, or heck, even Kurt's Flobathons, whatever. So again, the money's not for me, it's just to try and convince YouTube that my channel is worth checking out. So apologies if that kind of came as a surprise to any of you, and if you guys decided not to watch my videos because of it. Again, if it bothers you, by all means, install Adblock Plus and turn it on whenever you watch one of my videos. It's not for me, it's for YouTube. I think with that bit of rambling, apologize for how long that took. This is definitely going to be, I think, all that I wanted to mention again. So thank you for your time, for listening, for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, for all the things that people do on YouTube, all the stuff that you guys are doing for me. This has been Nocturne. I will see you guys again in the next video. Catch you later.